Adam, in preparation for the podcast we have here, I asked you to, kind of let me know a couple different topics that you want to talk about. And one of those that you've mentioned is, the importance of why and what your why is. I'm a huge Simon Sinek fan, start with why. And it really resonates with me. I'd love to dive into this topic a bit and kind of understand your why and even how you coach, business owners, founders, executives on understanding the importance of why.
Yeah, well, let me start with my why. I like to think of myself as someone who delivers honest coaching with a caring heart. And the honesty and the coaching part comes with, hey, we're not getting coaching because we want to stick with the status quo, but we're doing it because we want to get better. But at the end of the day, we're all human beings. So, we're looking for that support and someone to hold our hand on our journey. So I think this applies to coaches. This applies to leaders. This applies to visionary CEOs, COOs, anyone really in a leadership role in a business that has the ability to lead and manage others.
Yeah, I'd love to dig into this some more. So, what is the connection between a why? You mentioned the word vision. How does the why connect into vision? And then from an executive's perspective, from even like a hiring perspective, obviously a huge believer, I think all of us that are in the coaching space are believers in having employees that are also connected to or kind of see our why, see our vision. But I kind of call that the great accelerator. From your perspective, how does the why connect in with a vision? And then how does that, proliferate to employees?
Right. So the vision that we have as a business is why we do what we do, right? Because we've made a choice as entrepreneurs to choose a certain business, or if we're in a family business, we might decide, hey, we want to keep this business going. But there constantly has to be a reflection and an understanding and a clarity about the why, right? Are we out there to change the world? Are we out there to sell this business, make a lot of money? Are we out there to help other people? I have a client whose why is teach 1 million teachers how to teach kids how to read, right? So there's all kinds of kind of big goals, big whys, and we need to get on the same page on that as a leadership team, and then get all our people united behind those whys, because that's a lot of human energy heading in the same direction.